Alright, video, I think. Yep, different camera today. Yeah, probably a little better. Anyway, the old flip with the dirty lens, though. Clean that off. No band-aid, but there's no wind. Anyway, yeah, the cicadas are over there. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but I think they'll be back over here. Holes in the ground. Anyway, got our share here, but they're not making noise yet back here, so we'll see. Might not be as bad as 17 years ago in this area. Might be worse over there. Anyway, multiculturalism, yuck. Yeah. But it sort of relates to just this whole confidence in belief systems and ways of living. And there's a shell of a cicada. Anyway, and we talked about it before, but isn't that what it's really about? It's just confidence. I mean, if you're confident in right and wrong in these definitions, there was some putsy guy with a yellow fist icon, really annoying punk. I made some stupid ass video, 15-minute video, just nonsensical, professing that he's proving that animals don't have rights, and he claims to be a vegetarian and an animal advocate, and yet he plays this game with the idea of the word rights, that somehow you can't have a right if you don't understand what rights are, which is just idiotic. Rights, like all the rest of these things we keep talking about, isn't defined by the word right. Like freedom isn't defined by freedom. It's defined by the word wrong. It's defined by the negative. If you can define or establish a wrong, then you are moving towards a right automatically. If you're going to establish something as wrong. And that's what's wrong with so much of this multiculturalism crap, is that there's fundamental things that people know are wrong, that are built into other people's cultures, and those things we have no obligation to respect them, certainly, and we have, I would argue, an obligation to do exactly the opposite of respect. We have an obligation to say, fuck you, that sucks. You don't treat women that way, or you don't do that to an animal. So yeah, this whole idea of multiple ways of living, yeah, that's true when it comes to what kind of frosting you want on your cake. That's true in lots of areas of our life. What you do in the bedroom and such, mostly. But even there, there are rules. About who you do it with and with, in what manner of consent acquired, what contracts you establish. But anyway, so there's a big pile of our life that is not this part where you get to make it up, where you get to just apply any old personal habit and say, there, this is truth for me. No, a big part of our life blends into the existences of all these other sentient humans, their welfare, their future. It's like even the what kind of car you drive, or so there's a cicada flying poorly, another one flying after it. Anyway, another one there. They really are everywhere. And now he's on my sock. That's a little bit rude. Hello. Move along. Move along. Right, get off my shoe. Come on. Go find somewhere else to flutter about. Anyway, they're everywhere. One here, one there, one there, one there. So this is going to be a little patch up here, one there. So, one there. Yeah, eventually it might just be teeming with them. Look at them, teeming. They're teeming here. Look at them teeming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, there's going to be a lot of them in this patch. So anyway, where was I? before I was whispering with the cicadas. Yeah, multiculturalism. Yeah. So yeah, there's so much of what we live for that we know right and wrong. We do, and people are just lying if they keep pretending they don't know the truth, or they can't make these distinctions. They have plenty of personal confidence about a lot of stuff, and they just don't have a balls to stand up for anything, defend anything. And maybe it's too much work. Maybe they just don't like the aggravation. Maybe they just don't like conflict. Well, yeah, I don't like it either, but screw it. Somebody's going to abuse my sister because they have some notion in their head that she's a second-class human being. Well, fuck that shit. There's no... you have an obligation to be a fanatic, I think, if you understand reality at all. And yeah, if you're just going to say you have a wishy-washy understanding of reality, well, let's not call you a culturalist. Let's call you a non-culturalist or a Confucianist. Let's call you stupid. Yeah, how about that? Or incompetent, because you can't make up your mind. You can't figure out what reality is. I'd rather fanatics than these mishy-mushy, wishy-washy assholes who just sit around talking about their journey and talking about how everything's a big fucking joke. Snake Plisskeness. Nobody should take anything seriously. It's all just for the shits and giggles crap, or the lulses, or some other bullshit. Like their jokes are good enough. Come on. Fuck that shit. Personally, I'd rather a sad movie than a cheap, pie in the face chortle of a movie. Anyway, have some depth. Be human. Be real. Be alive. And be some trivial asshole who just says everything's okay. Never mind. Whatever. Fuck that shit. Hell with that. Anyway, I will call it enough of a video. So the theme basically is fuck multiculturalism. There's right and wrong in the world. There's right and good and bad ways of doing things. All this nationalism, teamism, Olympic gold medalism bullshit. We should probably get past all that crap psychology anyway, and we should be rooting for the good guys, period. Let's go find some good guys and root for them. Let's root for the people fighting for a better future, fighting to fix the greenhouse gas problem, or fighting to cure diseases, or let's fight for some kind of good guys and quit fucking rooting for a bunch of jackasses because they're wearing our flag on their fucking back. Yeah, that kind of multiculturalism, fuck it. Screw this. Multiculturalism includes, whatever, shoving gerbils up your ass and beating your wife. Fuck that shit. Just fuck it. There's right and there's wrong. Let's do things right, and let's try to discourage people from doing things that are wrong. Yeah, give people cupcakes for doing the right thing, and spankings. Well, that's not going to work because some people like a spanking. I don't know, some sort of appropriate negative thing. Let's take their cupcake away for doing the wrong thing. World problems solved. Thank you very much.